Welcome, history buffs. Today I'm diving deep into a potential epic showdown, a hypothetical war between the Philippines and China. First up, military strengths comparison. China holds a substantial military advantage over the Philippines, boasting a larger, more modern and better equipped armed forces. The Philippines, however, has been actively modernizing its military in recent years, acquiring new equipment and enhancing training programs. Despite these efforts, the disparity in military capabilities between the two nations remains significant, particularly in terms of naval and air power. China possesses a formidable blue water navy capable of projecting power far from its shores, while the Philippines primarily relies on a smaller coastal defense-oriented fleet. In the air, China boasts advanced fighter jets and bombers, while the Philippines relies on a mix of older and newer aircraft, with limited air-to-air refueling capabilities. While the Philippines faces a significant military disadvantage, it benefits from its strategic location and potential alliances. The country's archipelago geography could pose challenges for any invading force, and its partnerships with countries like the United States could provide valuable support in the event of a conflict. Next, potential flashpoints and escalation scenarios. The South China Sea stands as the primary flashpoint for potential conflict between the Philippines and China. Both nations claim sovereignty over various islands and reefs in the region, leading to frequent maritime disputes and incidents at sea. These incidents often involve Chinese Coast Guard vessels confronting Filipino fishing boats or military patrols, raising tensions and increasing the risk of miscalculation. Beyond the South China Sea, potential escalation scenarios could stem from Chinese assertiveness in the Taiwan Strait or other areas deemed vital to Philippine security. Any attempt by China to seize Taiwan or significantly alter the regional status quo could draw the Philippines into a conflict, particularly if it perceives its own security interests to be threatened. The Philippines faces a delicate balancing act in navigating these potential flashpoints. It must assert its sovereignty and protect its interests, while avoiding actions that could provoke a disproportionate response from China. Finally, international response and implications. A conflict between the Philippines and China would have significant regional and global implications. The United States, bound by a mutual defense treaty with the Philippines, would likely be drawn into the conflict, escalating tensions between the two superpowers. Other regional actors such as Japan, Australia, and Southeast Asian nations would also be forced to take sides, potentially leading to a broader regional conflict. The international community would likely condemn any use of force and call for a peaceful resolution to the dispute. However, the effectiveness of such calls would depend on the willingness of both China and the Philippines to engage in meaningful dialogue and de-escalate tensions. A conflict between the Philippines and China would have devastating consequences for both nations and the wider region. It is therefore in the best interests of all parties to pursue peaceful solutions through diplomacy, dialogue, and adherence to international law. Stay tuned, history buffs, as we continue to explore the complexities of global conflicts and their far-reaching implications. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into the past, present, and future of our world.